Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Talking Gold with Rick Davis, and I'm Brooke Buckner. Hope you guys are having a fantastic week. We are here at the store.
We are this week.
This week has been a good week.
The end of the week last week was catastrophic.
A little.
We closed the store the first time at 2:15
That
on
is
Saturday.
something that Rick does
But
not
I
do.
I'd had it, it was over.
It's just human. I mean, you're just
But
a
it
human.
was good. Every now and then I blow a circuit too.
It's rare though.
Don't mean anything disrespectful to anybody, but I had all I could stand for the week, and I just ended it with a bang on Saturday.
I've only seen him
But
mad
that
once or
was good.
twice.
Everything's good. What did happen this week that was different?
Gas went down.
Yeah,
I saw that on my way to work this morning. That made me happy.
You can get a gallon of gas now for nearly $7 instead of $7.75 or whatever it is in the rest of the world.
I know I can come to work without it costing me money.
Yeah.
Have to borrow money for
You
gas.
hadn't had a house fire this week.
No, nobody's house
Made
is
it the
burned.
whole week without burning anything down.
That's right.
We're going to talk a little bit about diamonds and gemology and stuff that you do on a daily basis.
Okay.
I try to do it on a daily. I have to do it every hour to keep my memory going, but
You do it every customer. You're good at it too. You really downplay
it's
yourself.
a neat art. It really is, and I know you've enjoyed becoming a GIA,
Oh, absolutely.
and it's something that you learn something new every day.
It is a dream come true. When I was young, I used to think about how I would love to be a GG, because back then GGs were very rare, very rare. And to get the scholarship, I got a full paid scholarship. That is a dream come true. That happens. Who else?
And it just kind of happened randomly,
Didn't
it?
really, because Mr. Davis helped me out with writing me a letter of recommendation. He and the doctor that I used to work for, and I wrote a really killer essay. I think that's probably what got me in.
You know, I kind of enjoy the story about how many times did you ask me for a job?
At least 3. Yeah, that was the
3
thing.
or
I was
4
working
or
in the
5.
medical field. Medical field was tough on doctors at that time, and I was working with the billing side of it, and getting doctors paid for their services was not easy. So I was just sitting in my desk one day, and I looked up at the clock. I said, I don't want to do this anymore. I'm going to call Rick Davis. So I called him, and I said, hey man, can I come to work for you? And he said, no. I said, okay. So I called him again a couple days later. He said, no cards, no letters from you. You just think I'm going to give you a job? So I brought him some
And
cards.
I didn't even know you at that point.
No, at that point we didn't know each other well enough to
Randomly.
joke, so I stopped and got some candy and some cards and said, please. I wore that little guy down,
And then I
so.
told you no again, though, didn't I?
I think you told me no one more time, and then you finally just said, just
And
be
then
here Monday,
I
please. Just,
I also said something about the squeaky wheel gets the oil, so
that's all you got to do.
sound
Just
off. and
drive him
make
crazy.
noise and, you know, we're looking for an employee now.
Yes,
And
that's going to be,
I got to tell you, the pickings are slim. People come in here to apply for a job that you don't want to apply for a job, and the people that you want to try to attract and try to get to come to us, they just don't show up. I mean, they, you know, and the job market is so different now. People make more money laying around the house. I mean, they're not going to replace your kind of money, but laying around the house will pay them.
all kinds of money.
Let's say it pays them $300 a week for sitting home, and another $300 a week for not going to work. So they're making $600 a week.
Yeah.
What the average workers out here making? That's
Hard.
$14 an hour is what $600 a week is.
Hard to talk somebody into getting up and going to work.
You know,
for that.
but if they can sit at home and draw the same pay, it just makes everybody lazy.
It's frustrating, because what's going to happen to make it better? What's going to have to happen?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of stuff going to happen.
We're
But
gonna,
first of all, we've got to get our pride back. I mean, you know, people
Yes.
just got to where they don't care.
they don't care because it's just so
And
easy.
income is what makes your life better.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have income, your life's not going to get better. So, you know, all these things work together, and why not get you a good job?
Job skills are valuable.
As growing up, I was always trying to see how I could get a little bit better job and how I could step up to the next level and the next level and try to climb the corporate ladder.
Exactly. When I interviewed
And
for my
now
last
people,
job.
I think they just think about throwing the ladder over here, and I don't need that ladder. I'll just live in the sewer.
Why would I? Why would I need that?
Yeah, you know. So
Why would I get up at 8 o'clock
I
in the
mean,
morning?
you know, we have got to change our way of thinking. We've got to change the way young people think. We've got to think about how they think and how we can help change their way of thinking. I mean,
I really
just
think
pushing
that's
them
it.
over to the side and letting them drown in the sewer is not an answer. I mean, we've got to help them. We've got to guide them. We've got to give them the guidance. You know, I've tried to help a lot of people, and you see it every day.
I do see it
try to
every
help
day.
people and give them a little extra cash for the, you know, some kind of incentive to make them want to get out and look for gold or look for silver or look for diamonds. And it just seems like the only motivation is, and it's not really money. Money is the motivation, but it just seems like they're not motivated by anything. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I appreciate getting good service. When I go somewhere, I want to be treated well. And so when my customers are here, I want
Well,
to
and
treat
that
them
shows
well.
on you.
Well, thank you.
That shows with you and your customers, though, and people come back. If Brooke has waited on a customer one time, they will not even talk to me anymore.
That's
They go
not
straight
true.
to Brooke.
That's not true.
You know, but she's service oriented. She makes them feel like they're a king and a queen that has come into the store, and she's servicing them and waiting on everything they need. And she marries them is also what
It's
they say too.
Yeah.
Marry that customer. She stays with you from the time you enter the building until the time you leave. And that's what you want, a service-oriented showroom.
If you're in this
And
store
she's the
buying
best
something,
in that field there is.
you should leave here very, very happy with what you bought, because that's a happy thing. Jewelry's a happy thing. If you're coming in here, you're happy.
It's a luxury
so
item. I
it's a
mean, you
luxury
know, be
item, exactly.
happy.
So I want you to be so thrilled with what
Be
you
happy
have.
that you had the money to buy the luxury things that you want in your life.
And that's when this guy right here can make you deals that are nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
that was the thing I found out on my own. I spent too much money back in the old days at retail stores. I didn't know at that time that Rick could do things they can do, but do it at a much more reasonable price.
Well, you know, my first ring that I bought at Miller Brothers, and I paid $750 for it. I know today that ring is worth $40.
Oh,
Broke my heart.
I'd
I
say.
mean,
Oh.
$40, and I paid just because I was a green kid. I was 18 years old, went to work at Miller Brothers, and look at all that shiny diamond.
Yeah, it's got to be worth
And I
that much
walked
if they
by
say
the
it is.
diamond counter, and this salesman said, "You like diamonds?" And I said, Yeah,
Sure I do.
I
got
like
this much
them,
money.
but I don't have any of them because I can't afford them." He said, "Oh, you can afford this," and it was $749, and I put it on. What looked good on my hand,
Yeah, gotta have that.
next to my class ring,
Yeah. Oh
and
yeah.
I thought, "What do I have to do to get this?" And he said, "Oh, you're an employee," and I said, "Yeah." And he said, "We can put it on your charge card, and they'll take out $5 a week."
Wow.
Well, I only make 65 a week, so God, that's how many weeks, and I didn't care.
I won't live long enough to
Okay,
pay that
I'll
off.
take it. He said, "Well, just sign right here," and he put it on my charge card. Then they called me to the credit office the following week, and they wanted to know how I was going to make these $5 payments, and I said, "Well, just take it out of my check." And they said, "Okay."
Okie dokie.
So I never missed the $5. It was already gone before I got my
Before
little
you got
check.
it.
But
Did you stay in love with your ring until you
I
got it
like
paid
to
off?
wreck my car going home.
Looking at the ring?
Oh yeah, driving and had it on the steering wheel. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah.
Okay, good. So you were happy with your purchase.
But
They just
I mean, the stone
got you a little on the price.
You can't even see. There was only one of those little stones that was in the ring.
you look back on that now and you feel
Oh,
dumb
like an
almost.
idiot.
Yeah, same
you
here.
know,
I do
just-
too.
I paid $750 for a 40, but it happens today. Every mall store across the country sells $750 rings that you're only going to get $40 to $60 out of. So that's what we try to teach you here.
Yeah.
Is don't let the mall stores rob you of your hard-earned money. Come and check out the bargains, what we can do, how we can build something, and I promise you, we can save you half the money. If it's a $750 ring, we could probably build it for $100, $125 with labor and everything. We'd sell it to you for $200, and you're happy. But if you paid $750 for it and somebody says it's only worth $50, you're brokenhearted. So let us stop the heartbreak.
The consumer doesn't always know. Yeah, I mean, just because the price tag on it says $700, I think, okay, well, that's how much it's going to cost me to own that. So I must pay $700.
Cut and dry.
Yeah, cut and dry, because that's what they told me to pay. So had I done a little homework, I could have come to Rick's and seen that I could have gotten it for $350 or
Very
less.
little homework now. I mean,
Yeah,
this
just
day and age,
do your
you
due
look up the
diligence.
price of gold, you look up the price of diamonds, you Google some of that stuff. Google's a lot of caca, but
Google is a lot of
it's
caca.
still, there's certain areas in Google that can take you to the right. If you know how to ask the right questions, you can get the right answers. How much is scrap gold selling for? That's a pretty factual thing. How much is a gold and diamond ring? All over the board. You'll hear everything in the world. But your facts have to be, how much is a 1-point diamond? How much is a 5-point diamond? How much is a 10-point diamond? How much is the 18-karat gold? And ask all these questions. Educated questions will get you educated answers. But when you just kind of blurt it out in general, then that's all you're going to get. But Brooke can help you, I can help you, Sonny can help you, any of the guys in the store can help guide you to the right questions to ask to get the right answers. And then you build your portfolio based on fact and not fiction. That decent explanation?
I think so, yes. And I think too that we don't give enough credit to Rick and the boys, because these guys know their coins. We have a lot of coins that we buy over counter. I know very little about coins. Diamonds are my thing. But we need you guys to keep in mind, these guys are experts. They've been doing that longer than most of us have been born. So just because Google told you something is, I'm sorry.
That makes me feel like Grandpa.
Well, let's talk about the shekels again and then cutting that off to pay for my bread. But
Yeah, you like that part of the
I do think that's
biblical
funny.
story.
yeah, so I hope we don't come back to that again where I have to
I
peel
mean,
off.
it's just a lot to know for anybody. And, until you understand it, it's all Greek to most people.
But if Google tells you that something is $1,000 and Rick tells you, no, I'm sorry, that was misinformation, then that's misinformation. He knows. He's not going to mislead you. He knows.
Well, they asked for something today earlier, and I don't remember how it went down. There was a man come in here and he'd had a stroke, and he sat down and he laid out his wares and his bunch of little gold and diamond nugget merchandise, and little diamonds set around it. And his wife and his wife's mother was with him, and the only thing he could say to me was that I told him gold was $3,000 an ounce.
No, sir.
I'm sorry, I've never made the statement that gold, I might have said gold could be up to $3,000 an ounce one of these days, but I never told this man 4 days ago that his gold was worth $3,000 an ounce, because it's not true.
Right.
It's not. And the market today was $1,700 to $1,800 all day. But he was offended that I had told him $3,000 an ounce, and I was only offering him $800 for all of his jewelry. But his jewelry was 10 karat, which is 41% pure, and 14 karat, which is 58.5% pure. And those numbers all together come up to $842, and I will keep the 42 for my share, and I was going to pay him $800, and you'd have thought I mashed his cat. I mean, he just got furious and started raking his stuff off the desk and putting it back in the bag, and told his wife, "Come on, let's go." And sir, I didn't mean to offend you. Never mind, you done told me one thing and meant another. Sir, I'm trying, I was trying to talk. I mean, I wanted him to understand that I would not say that.
Right.
But after he left, then his wife came back in, and she said, "Honey, he's had a stroke, and he don't remember a lot of what he's saying or what he's doing."
So he might think you really
God
did say
bless him,
that.
I had one too, and
Yeah.
I recovered, and I'm 99% recovered, and
Probably.
yeah, I'm still a little cookie. But he couldn't help it,
No.
and I didn't realize it, and it was freaking me out that he was getting so upset and wouldn't sit here and talk to me about it. But then when his wife come back in, it all made sense.
He was confused and agitated,
you know,
but you handled him very well. You were very
and
kind.
Confusing is an understatement when you talk about a stroke.
Yeah, no doubt, because
when
you
I
can't
had that
make your
stroke,
brain.
I didn't know my name. I didn't know how I got to work. I didn't know where I was at. I knew them people walking by me, you guys. I knew all of them, but I couldn't call their names, and all I could do is grunt and point.
You would be a good person, a proponent, to tell men go to the doctor. When something feels wrong, go to the doctor. Don't just lay at home and die.
I didn't have anything feel wrong. I walked in and I felt great, and there's $1 million, and all of a sudden God went up here and turned something off, and I went, duh, and I was gone.
Well, we're lucky that you
I'm lucky
came out
I got
okay.
back.
Yes, you're very lucky. Okay, so on that note, we're going to take a little short break and do commercials. We'll be back very shortly with Talking Gold, Rick Davis, and me, Brooke.
It's your friend in the jewelry business again, Rick Davis. Anything you need in the jewelry business, we can help you. Come and see me, Rick Davis, 5301 Brainerd Road, Chattanooga, Tennessee. Thank you, and God bless. This is Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. It's time that we pay attention to what's going on in the country. We, the people, have to change the world. Things are not going our way. It's not the way things should be. It's not the way that we grew up. It's not the things that we know. God bless us all. We're faced with times that we've never been involved with before. Things are going on in this world that can't be explained, but if you pay attention, you'll survive it. Put gold and silver back now so that you don't have to go to banks, you don't have to borrow money, you don't have to ask anybody's permission to get your money. If you have it at home or put up in a safe, gold and silver will rise, and it will be the answer to your financial problems. So take advantage of it. Buy it today while it's still affordable. Thank you, and God bless.
Welcome back. We really do appreciate you guys joining us today. Rick, I'm enjoying talking to you. It's fun. We do miss Sunny. Sunny had to be out today to take care of some family issues, and so it's not quite the same when she's not here because she's my joke buddy.
Gosh, family issues though. She's trying to take care of her mama. Had a stroke, heart attack, 5 stents put in. And a hip replacement.
Yeah.
All in 4 days.
Right. Now she's got to have some carotid.
Yeah, she's rehab and she's going through that. She says she's doing well. Thanks for the prayers.
Sonny's a precious little caregiver too.
Sonny tries to take care of the world.
Yeah, she does want to fix.
And it stresses her out. She's got, she just tries to take care of everybody. Me, you, Deb. Greg, Eddie, everybody. She tries to take care of anybody she comes in contact with, and it drives me crazy.
She's our little mama hen.
Yep.
We love her, but we miss her today.
Mama squirrel.
She's not with us, but so we got new store hours. Rick has let us off at 5 o'clock throughout the summer, which has been absolutely awesome because I don't feel like I'm exhausted. What?
1 more month of that.
You could have lied to me about that.
June, July, and August. No, July.
This is August, September. You said we're going back October.
1, we go back to regular store hours. But by then it'll be getting dark.
It'll be getting dark.
We won't care.
Nah. No, but it has been nice. So just be aware, if you come in at 5 o'clock, we are closed. And so with the new store hours, we've got a lot of new customers in the store. Tons of new customers coming in. I love that too. And they're hearing us on hearing us on the news, hearing us on the radio, and I had a sweet lady call me the other day, and she had quite a bit of jewelry that she wanted to sell to you, and she asked me if she needed to bring somebody with her, and I asked her, what do you mean bring somebody with you? And she said, for protection. And I said, oh no ma'am, we've got protection covered. So never feel unsafe here because we have our guards, we're good. I mean, you're not comfortable, I'll walk to the car with you, Rick will walk to the car with you, whatever we need to do to make you comfortable.
We got police department coverage, we got private guard coverage, we got people who watches the cameras 24/7.
So it's
we
a
got
safe,
you covered.
safe
We
environment.
got the new show hours. We've been on the new show hours for, I think this is our third or fourth week, and it's Sunday at 12:30. Is that right? Yeah,
Yes.
Sunday at 12:30 on the CW. Make sure you watch it. It's Talk and Go. Me, Sonny, Brooke. We got some sniglets. We got some things that's cute and funny and informative, and we just try to make your day with Talk and Go.
Now we're going to go to our segment of questions for Rick. I love that part of the show because Rick is a very informative person, and you guys ask really, really good questions. So, Mr. Davis, at an estate sale, I bought a tin can of coins and junk. The can contained 3 gold teeth. Are they worth anything? That's Jackson in Ooltewah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Gold teeth. Gold teeth. People come in all the time, and they call or they come in, and their first question about gold teeth is the fact that you don't buy gold teeth, do you? And well, sure, I love gold teeth.
Gold's gold.
But it feels a little nasty to people to have somebody's old gold teeth in their hand.
Yeah.
But I've had gold teeth that was $70 and $80 a piece. I've had them for $15 and $20 a piece. Gold teeth that you have to beat the teeth out of them with a hammer inside of a plastic bag so it don't fly everywhere. And then take tweezers or something and pick the teeth out. And then you get the teeth out and you put them on the scales, and it can be anywhere from 16 karat gold, which is dental gold, all the way to 18 karat gold, which was probably 1897 to 1935 in history. And that's where they use, and the reason they use gold in your teeth is because it's soft and it's pliable and it don't bend and ding, and it's not hard like a chrome bumper would be. So, titanium is something used in dental, but yellow gold is the only dental gold there is. It's got to be yellow teeth.
Okay.
And we can test it and make sure it's gold. We had a little piece in the other day that was yellow, and it turned out it was polished copper.
Oh, really?
So there's no telling how old these people's teeth were. But yeah, I get excited over gold teeth because everybody always gets at least, if they got 3 of them, they're probably going to get close to $70 to $100.
Yeah.
Just for 3 skimpy ones. When you look at something like that in a estate sale, you're thinking those old gold teeth ain't worth nothing, but they would probably be worth more than even your coins were.
Sure.
So we'll sort them and we'll give you evaluations of everything. But that's my secret, and I'm sticking to it.
I think that's a great answer. All right, I have another question for you. This is a good one too. Rick, I have several coins that I would like to bring to you. Should I wash them first? And that is Hank in Dalton.
Well, no, Hank, do not wash, do not scrub, do not do anything to coins, because just the lightest of scratches will lower the value of a coin. People often clean coins. I've had them come in and they have taken a scouring pad out of the kitchen and just scrubbed the devil out of them because they're dark and they don't, they can't see the dates good. That's what a loop is for. That's what magnification is for, to look at those things.
Yeah.
And if you look at a coin that's got scratches on it, it destroys the entire worth of that coin. So the cleaning of one coin, one silver coin, if it's a $25 coin and you scrub it, now it becomes a $2 coin. So don't touch your coins until you come in and let somebody evaluate them that knows what they're doing. It's just, I used to buff coins.
Wow.
I'd take a silver dollar. This is in the old days, 40 years ago. I'd take a silver dollar and it'd be dirty and toned and have all those natural dark colors on it. Yeah, patina. And she was my sister's cousin.
Oh, patina. Good old girl.
I'd take a dark coin in the mall and I'd bought it for $2, and I'd want to make it look worth $2. Dark coin don't look good. And I'd take it back in the back and I'd put jeweler's rouge on there and I'd buff it and I'd get it to where it looked like chrome.
Like brand
and
new
then I'd
money.
clean it and Windex it and wipe it down, and I'd lay it in my showcase, and I was so proud of that. Then here comes the coin guy, and he says, "Whoa, is that a proof?" Well, no, what's the proof? That's one that had never been touched. Oh no, that one, I've touched it 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, I touched
And he
it with
said,
some
"What'd
steel
you do
wool."
to it?" And I said, "Well, I buffed it." And he looked at it and he said, "Well, you ruined that one." He wouldn't buy it.
Man.
Well, that's a $10 silver dollar. And he goes, "No, that's a $2 silver dollar. Somebody's buffed it and it ain't no good."
Oh, no.
Oh,
That's
my coin went from $10 to $2 because I buffed it.
Yeah, so.
I didn't know any better, but you know better now.
He knows better. We all know better now because he told us so.
I mean, you just do not touch a coin, silver or gold, unless you know how to clean them and how to put them in a wash or something. Do not dip them. Do not rub them. Do not scratch them. Don't do anything to them
Bring 'em.
until we've had a chance to
Bring 'em in.
evaluate them. Yeah, bring them.
Bring them in, let us take a look
But I
at
hope
them.
that answers your question about coins and estate sales and gold teeth and all that. We try to be informative, and if you listen, you can learn a lot of stuff that'll help you out in the market on anything. You know, it's just bits and pieces. That's how you had to learn diamonds.
Sure.
A little dab here, a little dab, you know.
Right,
But
right,
every
yeah.
now and then when you get all those little dabs stuck in your head, you remember it.
Right.
You know.
Sometimes customers call and ask me if we'll buy a ring that has the stone missing from it, and absolutely we will. Bring it in, get in your car. What are you waiting
I'll
on?
buy a stone that has a ring missing. You know.
Okay, there you go.
I
Just
mean, it
don't
doesn't matter.
scrub your coins, whatever you do.
Yeah.
Guys, thanks for joining us. We really enjoyed the show, or I have anyway. Hope you
Yep,
did too.
I enjoy all of them.
All right, so park in the back, don't park in the front. Brainerd Road is a kamikaze mission getting back out on that, so.
Yeah.
All right, thanks.
If you have something that you're bringing, silver, merchandise, you need some help to get it out of your car, park in the rear, come in, get somebody, we'll come back out, we'll carry all your stuff in,
Sure.
and then, you know, we'll work out the deals for you.
Yeah, we got the ramp and everything, so.
Yep.
All right, thank you guys. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed it, and God bless. I'm Rick Davis of Rick Davis Gold and Diamonds. The time is of the essence. I have never talked to you before like this, and I probably won't do it again. But I want you to understand that gold and silver bullion is going to dry up. It's going to get to the point where we cannot get it. Time is of the essence, and don't wait around until it's too late. And I'm not trying to panic you. I'm just telling you it's getting harder and harder to get. I thank you, and God bless.